it's like Florida. Florida's always been an open state. Florida never shut down, nothing like that. But yet there's businesses like I can walk into the grocery store and like Publix, I got to put on a mask. They'll even ask me, they're like, "You might put on a mask." I don't give a shit. I'll put on a mask. It just hides my face. But like if you go into a gas station here, you don't have to wear it. So it's like pick and choose, man. But I mean, to get bent out of shape for it, that's insane, dude. That's insane to like want to flip shit just because you have to wear a mask inside of a store. Then, like you said, don't shop at the store. Just boycott it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I mean,
part of the
they
freedom that comes along with it. And like the Texas Attorney General is threatening to sue cities that are still upholding local mandates because they're saying it's defying the governor. And I'm like, why not? At that point, if you're threatening to take legal action against cities that still want to adhere to their local mandates, you're just trying to put lives in danger. Like, I don't get, like, just the state's open. Hey, cities, if you want to be open, you can be open. Hey, businesses, if you want to be fully open, you can be fully open, and leave it. Then
right,
let freedom, take its part and let people make their own individual decisions, which is what the governor apparently is advocating for. But then you got the attorney general threatening to sue cities that are saying, no, we're still going to adhere to mask mandates. And to me, I don't see what the benefit of that is besides just being an asshole and trying to put lives at risk. Like that's just let the cities do their thing. I don't get it.
Well, how far does the mandate go? Is it just federally regulated, such as like courthouses, police officers?
No, even some of those places are still requiring masks. So like,
That's what I'm saying. Is that where what these cities are trying to do is mandate the masks just for federally?
No, for all of public, like same
right,
restaurants and stuff like that.
yeah.
So it's kind of
Mhm.
it's kind of a two-headed coin. It's like on one side you're saying I'm saying the governor and stuff needs to just let freedom happen and people make their own personal decisions, but then the cities, I guess, kind of technically aren't doing that.
I mean, I'm completely fine with cities regulating that on with federally funded businesses and whatnot. But as far as like restaurants and stuff, like let them decide. Let the customer decide whether or not they want to go into that building that isn't mandating masks. If they don't feel comfortable with
Right.
it, then they don't have to go, and that's on the business for making that choice as well. Because they end up, like you said, we talked about this a little bit off the podcast, that they end up losing out on money
Mm-hmm.
because of the customers that don't want to take that chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a tough decision to be in, or a tough spot to be in, because like uh one of the city councilmen of Austin, which Austin is, of course, one of the cities that is still requiring mandates. He said if the state chooses to sue us, then it's basically them going out of their way to undermine the health of Texas. My hope is that they focus on vaccine distribution rather than meeting with Austin and putting more lives, or messing with Austin and putting more lives at risk, which I kind of agree with that. But on the flip side of that, there's a big conservative group in Texas that had a mask bonfire, and there's certain businesses that they had like collection bins outside of their stores saying, please throw your mask in here, we're going to burn them later. And there was this massive bonfire of masks from
That's
a
awesome.
conservative group in Texas, which, I mean, so to each his own, right? But I mean, it's a tough spot because I agree that people should be able to make their own decisions. It should be a personal responsibility thing. Just like if I walk into a store and I see, and this has happened to my wife and I a few times, we'll walk into someplace and we'll see that the people that are behind the counter or in the kitchen aren't wearing masks, or the waiters aren't wearing masks. Hell, when we drove to South Carolina or wherever we drove to, we did that. And where was that? Louisiana? Anyway, and
Yeah,
we
Louisiana.
walked into this spot and it's like no one was wearing a mask. We're like, all right, we're leaving. But we didn't choose to be like, hey, this business is still. We didn't choose to throw a fit about it. But so
you didn't go on Yelp? You didn't leave them a nasty Yelp review?
nah, man, it's not worth my time. I didn't get to try it. Like I said, it's a each to each their own type of thing, but I understand that it's almost like I agree with Austin and Houston and these cities that are still mandating these policies because the intention is to help protect and save lives. But then I also agree that you got to let people make their own decisions and be free. But with that comes if you don't like what a store is doing, you have to let that store decide what they want to do, and you got to walk the fuck on. And that's that. But and why not wait? Like the vaccine's rolling out. There's more people are getting the vaccine. The cases in Texas are going down. They were down 14% over the last 2 weeks. So just why not wait? Why not give it another month, 2 months, and then say, okay, we're getting rid of all these mandates? Just why did he have to do it right now?
I think maybe he just wants to be the cool kid. Making that decision first, setting the trend.
Yeah.
Why not, man?
That's true, man.
Are we moving to Texas?
I think that's what. Are we moving to Texas? No, man. No way. I think they need to do the opposite, man. I think they need to I think they need to take off all their masks and just let people die. Start with the old ones, clear the herd.
Well, that's what Cuomo did.
Yeah, that's what our boy Cuomo did.
Cuomo, hero, man, making the tough decisions for the people. He's going to rebuild New York better and stronger than ever before, man. Ever before. Anyone can build something up. It takes a true man to tear something down. What a hero.